Hi, long time no see, hey? Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry, I haven't done a video in such a long time. I can't actually remember the last time I did a video, so I'm really sorry if you have been watching out to see if I've put anything up and you've been a really good kind of follower and I've just done zilch. I'm really sorry. I've just been really busy with Christmas and life. There isn't really much of an excuse. I've just not really mustered up any kind of oomph to do any videos, so I'm really sorry. But moving on, this video today is just going to be a little kind of review. So heads up guys, if you're watching, or girls if you're not interested in this, I'm going to be talking about makeup. I'm going to be talking about the makeup I like, the makeup I've bought, and I'm going to be showing you the makeup I've got. So if you're not into any of that, you probably don't want to watch any more of the video. I'm just going to let you know now, save you wasting your time. So I'm just going to literally just grab a few things that I've bought. This isn't everything I've bought, but it's just the most recent things that I've bought that I've liked. So it's just to kind of give you a heads up. So the first thing is a little bit of a cheat because I actually didn't buy this. I got it for Christmas. But I love it, so I'm gonna show it you anyway. It's one of my favourite fragrances, and it's I don't know if you can see that, Britney Spears Fantasy. Lovely fragrance. I used to wear it when it kind of came out back when I was at college, so probably maybe 8-9 years ago, something like that. No, I really like the smell, so it just reminds me of being at college. So my boyfriend bought me that, so I cheated. I didn't really buy that myself, but always good. That's a good fragrance. If you just want something cheap, you know, just like a cheap fragrance. I think it was about £18, something like that, from Superdrug. Always tends to be on offer. It's just a nice little one to have in your handbag. I just grabbed these because you can never go wrong with these. And it was 2 little cans of Impulse. So I've got Be Surprised and Tease. And I've used that one before this seems to be new packaging. And I've worn this one before, and I always get a compliment, like, what are you wearing? Is that, you know, what perfume is that? And it's just a tin of Impulse, so that one's always a good one if you want to just kind of have something nice, but you don't want to spend a lot of money and you don't want to get any perfume. And this one I've not smelt before, but I love it. It's actually like, it's pretty similar to Tease. There's not much difference really, but that one's a bit sweeter. And I put it on, and literally my boyfriend would not stop sniffing me. So, you know, if you want to go out on the pool and you want a guy to sniff you, let's get that one. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be talking about are lip colours, lipsticks, lip glosses, whatever. I've bought several, as you can see, and those are just like within maybe the last month or two. There's a couple that are missing as well, but these are just a few that I've grabbed to show you. So the one I'm wearing at the minute is this one, this Bourjois Rogue Edition Velvet, and it's called Plum Plum Girl. Should never noticed before actually, but there you go. And it's really nice. It stays on really well. It goes on kind of like a liquid. It does come on quite velvety, like it says in the name, and it goes on like a lip gloss. And I've got probably about a couple of coats on there just to make it that dark, but you can have it more like a kind of fine tint if you wanted to, so you don't have to have it on as heavy as I've got it. And this one's probably my favourite darker lip gloss lipstick, just because it lasts so long. Good one. And I got a hot pink in that make as well, which I don't know why I didn't grab it, but I've got the hot pink as well. And I got I think it was in Boots, it was a sale for like 2 for £12, something like that. So they're not massively expensive, they're quite affordable. And if you just want to get 2, you can have like a light colour and a dark colour, and have like one for every day. And I just remembered I did buy this in a nude colour as well, which is really nice. But I think I've bought too light, and it's almost like it's like you can't really see the tone. I mean, it's like a rosy nude, but it kind of merges a bit too much in my skin colour being quite pale, so I haven't worn that one as much, but it's nice because I can mix it with some of the other colours as well and maybe make a lighter shade if I want to. So that's a good one. Going on to a dark lipstick, I bought another one just to see if it was any different quality wise, or whether it like stayed better or if it was just a different shade. and this is called Matte Lip Liquid by The Body Shop. You can tell I've tried to use some of these because they're all a bit grubby, where they've been in my makeup bag. And this one is called Sicily Iris 019, and I got that from the Body Shop in Grand Central in Birmingham because they had a little sale section on, and I had some time to kill, so I went in there. I think I got that for like £6, which is really good, and it's got a nice long wand, which is always good, whereas the Bourgeois one is a bit short and fat. So I like the short fat ones better, but I find with the long thinner one you can be a bit more precise. This one goes on a bit more liquidy. It's not as nice to put on as the Bourgeois, and it does seem to dry as well, like the Bourgeois one does. So it goes on like a lip gloss and dries kind of like a lipstick. But I found this one was a bit streaky, I suppose is the word. It didn't go on as, like that one, the Bourgeois one was velvety, that one goes on a bit liquidy and streaky. So you almost have to do a coat, let it dry, do a coat, let it dry. But it's a darker, kind of more browny, kind of burgundy colour, which is nice. So I've got an alternative, and for £6 you can't go wrong. And I've got a few more lip glosses, but I'm going to just show you a lipstick. Because to be fair, my love for lip colours always started with lipstick. I think I haven't worn lip gloss since I was probably about 15. I used to wear like the kind of plasticky looking clear lip gloss, or maybe with like glitter in it. I have moved from that to lipstick since I've got older. So I always can, I always go to a good lipstick, but I've moved a bit more to the lip glosses, but now I'm going back to the lipsticks. And this one is Make Me Beautiful by Next, of all places. And I don't know what the colour is, but this one, yeah, there we go, it's blood orange, if you can see, blood orange. And I think you can get this in any of the makeup counters in Next. And I can't remember how much this one was. I think it was maybe £6–7, something around that price. And it's like a nice orangey, blood orange colour. Goes on really well, quite thick, quite waxy, which is why I like lipsticks ultimately, because you've got a bit more structure to kind of, put it on your lips. It's not goopy and runny like lip gloss, but that's quite waxy. So you put one coat on of that, and if you start putting any more on, it builds up a bit too much. You can get a bit goopy on your lips. So you don't need very much of that. So obviously it will last quite a long time. Another bright one that I've bought. I'm a sucker for hot pink lipsticks or lip glosses, and this is the most recent one I've got, which is Coral Courage, and it's Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid, colour sensational, apparently. There you go. And I think I picked this one up from like a Tesco's, but it was just in one of those makeup sections, but obviously it's Maybelline. And again, I think this one was only like maybe £8, and it goes on like really well. I've been wearing this pretty much solidly for the last kind of 3 weeks at work, and it stays on really well. And you can still kind of smudge it around your lips. So if you get a bit of, when you get that ring around the edges of your lips, you can kind of just smudge it in and maybe mix it in with some lip balm if you want just a bit of a tint to your lip balm. So that's quite nice because it doesn't dry completely like the other ones do. The most recent thing I've bought, I've actually gone on to NYX. I don't know if you call it NYX or NYX. Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick, which there were so many colours I couldn't choose, but I've gone for like I don't know if you can tell, like a lavendery purpley colour. Although my boyfriend swears it's pink, but it's not. I call it like a purpley lavender. And you've got the long wand again, and it's just, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the colour is just so, compared to that, it's just so bright. And it goes on really well. It goes on like a block of colour, very, very true to the name. It does almost go like a velvety, suede feeling, and it dries as well, so it's not goopy like a liquid. It will go on like a lip gloss, it will dry, and it stays really well as well. And it's almost kind of like a neon-y Whoops. I'm popular. It's like a neon-y kind of lavender, so it just stands out on your lips, which is really nice if you want kind of a pastel-y kind of effect to your lips. Okay, so for skin products, I've gone mad. This is over like I said, about a month or so. I haven't just bought this all in bulk, it's just been building up over time. So my go-to everyday foundation that I wear, which I've only just, I know, believe it or not, just started using with brushes rather than my hands, because apparently that's not good for your skin. I was getting like build up and grease on my face, and it was just, oh no. So I've started using actual foundation brush to put my foundation on. I've got a blending brush for my concealer, a blusher brush. I've got a separate brush for everything I put on my face, and I've noticed my skin's a lot clearer and it's so much better. I just find getting used to just washing the brushes out, obviously after every couple of uses, is a good thing, because obviously you're just going to be spreading the bacteria on your face. But if you haven't got makeup brushes, I highly recommend you getting some. I bought some really good ones that I'm using at the moment from Primark. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, I think they're about £2 or £3 per brush, and they're just as good quality as anywhere else. My foundation that I go to every day is Rimmel London Stay Matte, and I have it in the ivory colour. And I like this one because it goes on, it says lightweight shine control, but it goes on quite thick, so you don't need a lot of it. So I tend to just put kind of almost like a 5p piece at the very most on the back of my hand, get my brush and, you know, blend it in across those areas and just kind of cover it. And I only need that one coat. I don't need to kind of build up the foundation. I literally just pop it all over. One coat, that 5p piece size, probably. I don't even need to use all of it. And obviously blend it down through bottom of your chin and into your neck. But that is really good, and that's something like £7.99, £8, something like that for that foundation, and it lasts me probably about a couple of months. So it is really good value foundation if you want something cheap and that's effective. The next thing that I bought, which I haven't tried yet, so I can't really review it, but I have watched other YouTubers review, is this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Foundation. And I've picked it up in nude. So I haven't tried it, and I don't know whether I'm going to get on with it or not. And this is quite expensive, in my opinion. I mean, I buy cheap makeup because, I mean, ultimately I do get through my makeup quite quickly. So this was £12, as opposed to this one that was like £7.99. So I mean, I'd always go for something that price, but apparently this is meant to be quite good, where it high definition foundation, light diffusing ingredients blur skin imperfections and create the appearance of smooth, flawless skin. So I suppose if you've got any kind of you know, big pores or spots or blemishes, it's meant to kind of get rid of that when you take photos and videos and things. So I suppose it's more for, like, say if I was doing this video, I should be wearing this and I'd probably get more of a flawless effect. Whether it works or not, I'm not sure yet, but I'll update you obviously once I've tried it. And to go with that, I actually invested in a contour kit. Not that I've never used contour. My friend's sister put some contour on me, like on holiday, this summer just gone, and it looked amazing, but how to do it myself, I haven't got a clue. But this one's NYX cream. It's a cream highlight and contour palette, and you've got the 3 different shades. And then I've gone for the lightest. This is light Claire, so I've gone for the lightest option because there were three in total, and this is the lightest one. So with me being quite pale, I've just gone for the lightest one. Again, this was about £12, which I would say, I mean, for the 2 things, that's or was it £12.50? Might have been £12.50, but I mean, for the 2 things, that's £24 for just contour and foundation, which I think is quite, for me, I think that's quite expensive. But again, if you want to kind of flash a little bit more money towards getting a quality product, I've heard nothing but good things about NYX. So again, I haven't tried these, but I will let you know how good they are. A contour brush as well, which I haven't opened, from the Body Shop. And I think this was about £12 as well. I know I'm flashing the cash with all this stuff, aren't but I quite liked it because it's got like a little wooden handle, and this bit's black rather than silver and just a black or white handle. And the bristles, to be fair, feel so soft. I mean, I know I've just said about those Primark ones are pretty good, but you can tell the difference between the quality, because this is just so much softer. Actually, could just stroke my handle down, fall asleep. But yeah, that is so soft. So you can tell the quality is going to be better. But as I said, if you want to just try something to, you know, get used to using them and get like a start out kit, the Primark ones are really good just for that. And I don't think it hurts to have, you know, more brushes than you need when it comes, you know, especially if you're going to be wearing makeup every day. You know, it might be better to have a set of brushes for like your going out makeup, a set of brushes for your everyday makeup. If you can afford to do that, I think that's probably a wise thing to do, because then, you know, you're not mixing all your, you know, your makeup on the brushes, and obviously just keep them clean and wash them. Following off on the face makeup, on like your skin stuff, I always tend to stick with Rimmel London. This is the Stay Matte range again, long lasting pressed powder, and I believe it's mineral based powder this. Which this is an everyday. I'll have the foundation, pop that on, and I'll just seal it with some of this. And this is the Peach Glow. I either go for Peach Glow or Pink Blossom, and that's about £4 for that. And it lasts me, if I use it every day, it lasts me about a month. So I'll always sing praises when it comes to the Stay Matte Rimmel range. Again, another thing I got from Bourjois, I think it's the same time I bought the liquid lipsticks actually, is a little palette called Les Nudes by Bourjois, and this is just like their naturally nudie colours. So that's the front of it, which I just thought was really adorable. I quite like the little, I like the packaging on Bourjois, and that's the back. It just shows you all the colours in there. And the one thing I liked about this palette, obviously the fact that it's small enough that you can fit it in your handbag if you want to like take it with you when you're going out. But when you lift up the top, like that, it's all dirty and streamy. Lift up the top like that, but then you can twist it, and you've got like a little compact, which I just thought that was a really good design, because obviously you don't necessarily want, you know, the mirror just for the eyeshadows. You could want it for something else. You could just hold it like that, and you've got your mirror. So I like that. So you've got the little twisty thing, and then the colours themselves are really nice. You can tell I've used it already. But my favourites, I mean, I do like the olive green, if you can see that one. The olive green's nice, but these two here, the gold and that bronzy brown, are really nice, mixed in together, like blended with a brush. That's really nice. And then the darker ones, if you just want to get a bit of shadowing into the like corners of your eyelids. But it's just a nice palette. All of those colours will blend with each other, which is really nice as well. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go for the green and the purple together, but you know what I mean. So that was a good one, and I think that was probably about maybe £10, something like that. So it wasn't massively expensive considering it's a palette and it's Bourjois. Hey, I got another eyeshadow, just a single one on its own, but I got this when I got the contour brush from Body Shop, and it's just a Colour Crush normal little eyeshadow. I mean, they all do all the individual eyeshadows come like this, so we can get the palettes, and like, sometimes I just like to get the individual ones, and this one's called Fizzy Mojito, which is quite a nice name. I like that. Which is just like a nice metallic green, and I've got this in like almost like a bubblegum pink, kind of Barbie pink, that I got from the Body Shop on Oxford Street when I went to London at the end of last year, and I wore that and a bright pink blusher and just like a nudie pinky lip gloss, and it just brought all the colour out, and with me having bluey green eyes, it just brought the colour out, and it was a nice eyeshadow. It stayed on well, and it was really like shiny and lovely. So I thought in a green that would be nice to go with my eyes, and it's an alternative to the pink. Talking about blusher, I got a really nice one from NYX. This is called Baked Blush. I'm not even going to pronounce what the thing is underneath, but which I just thought was really nice. It comes in a little box like that, and then you've got the little bow at the front, which I thought was really cute. And I think this was about £6, but you can just see the shimmer of the Yeah, it's not like a massive one, but it's not too small either. So for £6 I thought that was alright. And it comes in a nice little box, so it shouldn't get broken or anything like that. And this is called Journey, this shade. So again, I got a light shade with me having quite pale skin. And then finally with NYX, I got the XXL Lush Lashes Mascara, Volume and Define Mascara. Obviously I got that in black, you can see that there. And again, I liked the little packaging. I mean, I'm a sucker for packaging, just because I liked the colour of the metallic-y red going into the black. But then I also like on this on the stand in Boots in the Bullring in Birmingham is where I got all the NYX stuff. The stand by where all the mascaras, they have the actual wand and it shows you what the bristles are like. And I liked this one because it had the little round bit at the bottom, but then you also your normal bit, and the comb is like the plasticky kind of things rather than like an actual brush, if that makes sense. So you're not going to get any fibres in your eyes or anything like that, and my eyes are quite sensitive. So, but one thing I will say about this, because I actually have tried this one is it does go quite bulky, like it will go I can't think of the word. Basically it doesn't spread very well, so you just get like clumps. It goes quite clumpy in your eyes. So the only thing I'd say with this one is the wand, it's great, but for my eyelashes it seems to go quite clumpy, so I have to put it on and then kind of use the Bourjois wand to kind of spread it out a bit. Or you might want to get like an actual eyelash comb and comb it through. That's just for me. I mean, everybody's eyelashes are different, so you might find that it's different, but for the price, I think it was again £6-7, it's not really a bad mascara. So I just probably wouldn't buy it again because it's quite clumpy. That was it. That's everything I've bought. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not really into makeup, then obviously you've probably not watched it. Or if you have, well done. You've learned a little bit about some of the makeup I like. And I'll try and do something a little bit less girly in the next video, just so everybody can enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please comment and subscribe and share. And if you like this kind of thing, I will do it again gladly. I'm constantly buying things and knickknacks and, you know, body creams and makeups and stuff like that, because I mean, as a girl, I like stuff like that. So if you'd like me to review anything that I buy, or if there's anything that you think that I would like that I'd like to try, just drop it in a comment, and I'll obviously do something like this again if you're enjoying it. Okay, peace and love, everyone. Bye.